So I saw the story, and I'm like, I just interviewed Alex Smith today. I thought it was fake.
You did?
Yeah, no, I thought, well, I just talked to Alex today.
You thought he would give you a heads up on the air that he was
not even
going
a
to get
heads
traded?
up, but you could tell if he was anxious or tense, and he's moving his whole family. I'm like, this is a fake story. Washington said, we'll take him. Andy Reid's got a young quarterback. So Alex Smith, who I said yesterday, outside of maybe Mariota, is the fastest straight-line runner in the NFL. He led the NFL in passer rating. He's very good athletically. He's experienced. He's got a good, not a great arm. He doesn't push the ball vertically, and he's had some, November, December struggles later in seasons, but he's a total pro. And, one of the first things I thought about is this is not good news for the Dallas Cowboys. You can say what you want about Alex Smith. He's better than Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins throws a lot of picks. Alex Smith doesn't. Kirk Cousins is not athletic. Alex Smith is. Kirk Cousins doesn't have this experience and moxie of Alex Smith. And frankly, Alex Smith's been putting up good numbers, and now he gets Jay Gruden, and Jay Gruden's a really good offensive coach. So this is a win for Alex Smith. No more guy hovering behind him, and it's a win for Washington, and it's a loss for the Dallas Cowboys. Remember, the one quarterback in that division that Dak had his way with was Kirk Cousins. He was 4-0 against Kirk Cousins. Okay, Kirk Cousins just left. And so now it's Alex Smith, who I believe is absolutely – and remember, I was reading Chris Mortensen this morning. Chris Mortensen had a tweet, and Mort said, listen, Alex Smith is held in much higher regard in NFL circles than not only Kirk Cousins, but what fans perceive him to be. Coaches respect Alex Smith. You can win a lot of games with Alex Smith. You can win they have. Harbaugh won a lot of games with him. Andy Reid won a lot of games with him. He was the number one player. He got drafted above Aaron Rodgers. Guy can play. But I was sitting there thinking this morning is one of the reasons that New England and Pittsburgh do very well in the AFC, and Peyton Manning and Green Bay does, is because if you got the best quarterback, it is a humongous advantage, obviously, to get to the AFC or NFC championship of the Super Bowl. And I was sitting there thinking this morning, I don't remember a time in my life where there were this many good quarterbacks in one conference. In fact, outside of Arizona, and this has never happened in my life, outside of Arizona, every team in the NFC except the Cardinals, and they may go after Kirk Cousins, I think they will, and they'll probably have to overpay for him, and they probably will, because you have to have a quarterback in the NFC. Every team except Arizona starts the year with a franchise quarterback, either a young guy or an old guy. But I was sitting there thinking this morning, this is bad news for the Cowboys. Just think about the NFC quarterbacks. I'm not talking Brady and Big Ben and Andrew Luck. No, just NFC quarterbacks. Tier 1 in the NFC is Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Carson Wentz, Drew Brees, and I believe Jimmy Garoppolo. Tier 2 is Stafford, Cam, Matt Ryan, Goff, and Alex Smith. Tier 3, the final tier, I'd put Eli and Jameis Winston right now above Dak, and I like Dak. I do. I like Dak. I think he's a franchise quarterback. But you're not winning the NFC if you got the 13th best quarterback in the conference. In the history of the NFL, that has never happened. I'm not saying you have to have Aaron Rodgers. I'm not saying you have to have Carson Wentz. I mean, Case Keenum and the Vikings went a long way. But if you want to regularly be in the NFC Championship, you can't have the 13th best quarterback. And Dak fell to the 4th round, and I like him. But if I'm looking around right now, and Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen may also end up in the NFC. So for everybody that thinks Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are like lifetime partners with Dak, go look at just the NFC quarterback rankings. I got Dak at 13th. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's 11th. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's better than Goff. But I saw Goff's numbers, and I saw him play head-to-head. Goff has a better touch, throws a better deep ball, and I think, frankly, is just a better arm talent. Like, how do you view Alex Smith? Like, I think Alex is an upgrade over Kirk Cousins. Nothing against Kirk Cousins.
I do too.
You do too?
Yeah.
Alex doesn't make any mistakes. Alex doesn't throw any picks. Alex is very good at the line of scrimmage. By the way, Alex is more athletic than people think.
Yeah, he can move. He can move the chains with his legs, and I tell you what, the NFC East just got that much tougher. You know, it won't be a cakewalk for any of these teams, whether it's Dallas, whether it's New York with Pat Shurmur, now joining that team and in that division. And Alex Smith is going to be a good addition to this team.
How well do you know Alex?
I know Alex really well. I know him really well.
What impresses you about him?
I think his intellect, and being around him for, 70, at least 15 days in training camp.
Yeah.
and watching him work, watching him run the film room, basically almost as if he was the quarterback coach, and going through the concepts with Matt Nagy and breaking it all down, and together as a room, helping Patrick Mahomes and, putting concepts together when the concept didn't work 3 days in a row. Find a way to make it work, tweak it a little bit, and I think that's the thing that has helped him in his career, being a game manager, but being perfect almost while doing it. His quarterback rating is high every year.
It was number one in the league this year.
Over 100, yeah.
Every single year. And the one thing I'll say about Alex, he's a grown-up.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to give the game away.
Yeah.
He's going to show up every day. Like, there's something to be said. And I like Kirk Cousins. He's fine. There is something to be said. And I've been critical of Cam on this. Man, do I get a lot of this. I get a lot
Too much of that.
You get what? And, like, Alex going to show up. He's going to give me 104.
It's going to look the same every week.
Every single day, man. He may be oatmeal, but I know exactly what I'm getting every morning for breakfast with Alex.
Look,
and he's not going to throw it away.
If I was a coach, that's exactly what I would want. If I had 3 quarterbacks who lined up and I let all of them play one preseason game, and just to watch a guy like Alex Smith, not make mistakes, ball placement is where it needs to be, good accuracy, not the strongest arm, and will make plays with his legs, he'll be my guy. I'd take a guy like Alex Smith any day at the quarterback position.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.